The rain-slicked streets of Manhattan gleamed under the neon glow as Alex Thompson gripped Jordan Hale's hand tighter, their wedding bands still warm from the ceremony. They just exchanged vows in a small, defiant chapel downtown, surrounded by a handful of friends who dared to celebrate love in a world that often spat on it. But as they approached the grand entrance of the Evergreen Hotel, where they'd booked their honeymoon suite months in advance, the doorman's welcoming smile twisted into a grimace when he saw their intertwined fingers. "Excuse me, sirs?" The hotel manager, a stern-faced man named Harold Vance, emerged from behind the reception desk, his voice laced with feigned politeness. "We have a policy here. Family-oriented establishment. I'm afraid your reservation can't be honored tonight." Alex's heart plummeted. Jordan's face flushed with a mix of rage and humiliation as the lobby's other guests turned to stare. In that frozen moment, Alex felt the weight of every whispered slur from his conservative upbringing in rural Ohio crashing down. He'd left that life behind, or so he thought, building a new one in the city as a graphic designer, where he met Jordan, a passionate civil rights lawyer. Their love had blossomed quietly at first, stolen glances in coffee shops turning into late-night confessions. But now, on what should have been the happiest night, this rejection sliced deeper than any family disapproval ever had. Jordan, ever the fighter, squared his shoulders. "This is discrimination, pure and simple. We've paid in full. You can't do this." Vance's eyes narrowed. His response clipped, "Our house, our rules. Take it up with corporate if you must. But not here." The couple stormed out into the storm, hailing a cab to a dingy motel on the outskirts, where the clerk didn't bat an eye but the threadbare sheets mocked their shattered dreams. Back at home the next morning, Alex paced their Brooklyn apartment, the wedding photos still unpacked on the coffee table. "We can't just let this go, Jord. It's not just about us. It's about every couple like us." Jordan nodded, his legal mind already whirring. He pulled out his phone and posted a raw, unfiltered account on social media. The refusal, the humiliation, the blatant bigotry. Hashtags flew, love is love, end discrimination, and within hours the post gained traction, shared by friends, then strangers, then influencers. By evening, the story had hit local news blogs. Alex's phone buzzed incessantly with messages of support, but also venomous trolls calling them attention seekers. Jordan's firm, a progressive outfit, applauded his bravery, but Alex worried about his own job at a mid-sized ad agency where the boss was old school. "What if this blows back on us?" Alex whispered that night, curled against Jordan in bed. "We fought so hard to build this life." The viral wave crested the next day when a major LGBTQ+ advocacy group retweeted Jordan's post, amplifying it to thousands. Reporters called, wanting interviews. Vance and the Evergreen Hotel issued a curt statement. "We regret any misunderstanding and are reviewing our policies." But it rang hollow, fueling more outrage. Alex's estranged father, a devout churchgoer back in Ohio, left a voicemail. "Son, this is what happens when you live in sin. Come home and repent." Jordan, fueled by adrenaline, organized a small protest outside the hotel. Friends showed up with signs, chanting for equality. Alex stood beside him, heart pounding, but doubt gnawed at him. Was exposing their pain worth the scrutiny? As cameras flashed, a counter-protester shouted slurs, reminding Alex of high school bullies who'd made his coming out hell. That night, over takeout pizza, Jordan confessed, "I didn't think it'd escalate this fast, but we have to push through." The pressure mounted as the story spread nationally. Alex's boss called him in for a chat, hinting that clients might pull out if the agency got tangled in controversy. "Keep your personal life personal, Alex," he said with a wink that felt like a threat. Jordan, meanwhile, faced backlash from conservative colleagues who'd once pretended tolerance. One even leaked an old email where Jordan had criticized a client's anti-gay stance, risking his partnership track. In quiet moments, Alex questioned their bond. "Did we rush into marriage just to prove a point?" he asked Jordan one evening, staring at the city skyline. Jordan pulled him close. No, Alex. We did it because we love each other. This fight, it's the cost of being visible. But as likes and shares piled up, so did the hate mail, forcing them to change their locks after a vague threat arrived in the mail. The couple's inner circle fractured too. Alex's best friend from college, Mike, who claimed to be an ally, distanced himself. Dude, this is getting too intense. I support you, but my wife's family. His words stung like betrayal. Jordan's sister, supportive at the wedding, now wavered under their parents' pressure. Mom's crying every day, Jord. She says you're tearing the family apart. As the week wore on, the hotel's corporate office caved, firing Vance and announcing sensitivity training. Victory tasted bittersweet. Alex landed a freelance gig with an LGBTQ+ magazine, but lost 2 major clients at work. Jordan's caseload exploded with similar discrimination suits, but exhaustion etched lines on his face. In bed that night, Alex whispered, "Is this what love costs? Constant battle?" Jordan sighed. "Maybe, but I'd pay it again for you." The aftermath of the viral storm settled like dust after a hurricane, but the real tempest brewed within. Alex woke to nightmares of his father's disapproving glare, the voicemail replaying in his mind. "You're choosing hell over family." He hadn't spoken to his parents since coming out 5 years ago. But now, with their story plastered across feeds, old wounds reopened. Jordan noticed Alex's withdrawal, the way he stared blankly at his sketchpad instead of drawing. "We need to talk to a therapist," Jordan suggested over breakfast, his voice gentle but firm. Alex snapped. "Therapy? Like I'm broken." The argument escalated, words flying like shards. "You're the one who posted it all. Now everyone's in our business," Alex yelled. Jordan's eyes flashed hurt. "I did it for us, for justice. Don't you see that?" They parted for work in tense silence, the first crack in their united front. At the agency, Alex's colleagues whispered behind screens. One, a closeted coworker named Sam, pulled him aside. "You're brave, man, but be careful, the boss is watching." Sam's words echoed Alex's fears. By lunch, he was demoted from lead designer to assistant on a minor project. Client feedback, his boss claimed, but Alex knew better. The demotion meant a pay cut, straining their finances just as wedding bills arrived. Jordan's day fared no better. His firm celebrated him publicly, but privately, a senior partner warned, this activism could alienate big clients. Tone it down. Jordan bit back. Tone down discrimination? No thanks. That evening, he confided in Alex. "I might have to go solo if this continues." Alex, still raw from the morning fight, muttered, "See, your justice is costing us everything." Reconciliation came slowly. They attended a support group for LGBTQ+ couples, where stories of similar battles normalized their pain. One man shared losing his job after a public proposal. Another spoke of family estrangement. Alex realized his anger stemmed from fear, not blame. "I'm sorry," he told Jordan that night, tears flowing. "I just miss when it was just us." Jordan held him. "Me too." But hiding never worked either. The media frenzy intensified. A national talk show invited them. They accepted, hoping to control the narrative. On air, the host probed, "How has this affected your marriage?" Jordan spoke eloquently about resilience. Alex choked up, recalling the hotel door slamming shut. Viewers flooded in with support, but so did hate groups, doxing their address online. Police advised vigilance, turning their home into a fortress. Family pressures peaked when Jordan's parents flew in from Texas. His mother, a schoolteacher, hugged him tightly but whispered, "Why drag us into this? Your father's heart can't take the shame." Over dinner, arguments erupted. "Love isn't shame, Mom," Jordan countered. His father grunted, "The Bible says otherwise." Alex sat silently, flashbacks to his own rejection fueling his unease. By dessert, Jordan's sister called. begging him to apologize for causing drama. Betrayal struck from unexpected quarters. Mike, Alex's old friend, posted a subtle dig on social media. Some people thrive on controversy. It went viral in anti-LGBTQ plus circles, twisting their story. Alex confronted him via text. "What the hell, Mike?" The response, "Just being honest. Not everyone's ready for this." The loss cut deep. Alex deleted years of photos mourning the friendship. As tensions rose, Alex considered retreating. "Maybe we should delete the post, lay low?" Jordan shook his head. "That's surrender. We've inspired people, letters from kids saying we're their heroes." Indeed, fan mail arrived daily, but so did bills and stress. Jordan worked late. Alex sketched furiously to cope, their intimacy suffering under the weight. A turning point came at a rally organized by advocates. Hundreds gathered, chanting their names. Alex spoke impromptu. "We didn't ask for this fight, but we won't back down." Cheers erupted, but a heckler threw a bottle, missing narrowly. Security hustled them away. In the car, Jordan trembled. What if next time it's worse? Alex gripped the wheel. "Then we face it together." That night, vulnerability bridged the gap. They talked until dawn, unpacking fears. Alex's abandonment issues, Jordan's savior complex. "I push because I hate feeling powerless," Jordan admitted. Alex nodded. "And I pull back because I'm scared of losing you." Dawn brought fragile peace, but the world outside churned on, demanding more from them. Months blurred into a relentless grind as the couple navigated the fallout's long tail. The hotel chain settled a lawsuit Jordan filed on behalf of similar victims, donating to LGBTQ plus causes, but victory felt Pyrrhic. Alex's agency let him go in a restructuring, citing budget cuts, code for controversy avoidance. Job hunting proved brutal. Interviews fizzled when his name surfaced online. Desperate, Alex freelanced from home, designing logos for queer-owned businesses. Paid peanuts, but purpose fueled him. Jordan's practice boomed with pro bono cases, stretching him thin. "I miss date nights," Alex complained one evening, staring at an empty dinner table. Jordan arrived late, exhausted. "Soon, love. Just one more case." The promise rang hollow as resentment simmered. Societal backlash evolved. Conservative pundits labeled them agitators on cable news, twisting facts. These men provoked the hotel for fame. Online forums dissected their lives, unearthing old photos, speculating on motives. Alex's high school ex-girlfriend sold a story to a tabloid. He was always confused. Humiliation burned. Jordan sued for defamation, but damage lingered. Family rifts deepened. Alex's mother reached out secretly via email. "I saw you on TV. You looked happy. Before all this. Miss you." Tears streamed as he replied, "Miss you too, Mom. But I can't hide who I am." No response came, amplifying the ache. Jordan's parents disinvited them from Thanksgiving, citing tensions. His sister mediated. "Give them time." But time felt like a luxury they lacked. Inner conflicts raged. Alex grappled with guilt over dragging Jordan into unemployment's shadow. "If I'd said no to the protest." Jordan hushed him. "We chose this path together." Yet Jordan harbored doubts too, questioning if his ambition blinded him to Alex's needs. A therapy session unearthed it. "I fight for everyone else, but neglect us." The therapist nodded. Balance is key, or resentment wins. A shocking betrayal shattered their fragile equilibrium. Sam, the closeted coworker, outed himself in an interview, claiming Alex pushed him into activism unwillingly. "It cost me friendships," Sam lied. The story exploded, painting Alex as manipulative. Jordan raged. "He's jealous. We helped him." But public opinion swayed. Donations to their cause dipped. Confronting Sam at a coffee shop, Alex demanded answers. "Why?" Sam sneered. "You got the spotlight. I got nothing." The encounter left Alex reeling, trust eroded. That night he broke down. Everyone turns on us eventually. Jordan held him, but his own faith wavered. Not everyone. Not me. The couple sought solace in community events, but even there, divisions emerged. Some activists criticized them for settling with the hotel's apology, demanding more radical action. "You're too mainstream," one said. Jordan defended. "Change comes incrementally." Alex felt caught in crossfire, yearning for normalcy. As winter set in, a job offer came for Alex at a San Francisco firm. Progressive but requiring relocation. "It's a fresh start," he said excitedly. Jordan hesitated. "My practice is here. Cases depend on me." The decision loomed, testing their commitment. Arguments ensued. "You're choosing career over us," Alex accused. Jordan countered. "And you're running away." Reconciliation demanded sacrifice. Jordan agreed to explore remote work, but tension lingered. "This move could heal us," Alex hoped. Packing boxes, they reflected on losses. Friends, jobs, innocence. But gains too: resilience, visibility. As the truck pulled away from Brooklyn, uncertainty hung heavy, the road ahead promising renewal or rupture. San Francisco's fog-shrouded hills offered a deceptive fresh start. The city's vibrant queer scene a balm to their battered spirits. Alex thrived at his new job, collaborating on campaigns for equality. Jordan commuted initially, then shifted to consulting, but the distance strained their rhythm. Late-night calls replaced shared meals, loneliness creeping in. Old demons resurfaced. Alex's father suffered a heart attack. His mother called, pleading, "Come see him. He might not make it." Alex agonized. "He disowned me," Jordan urged. "Closure could free you." The flight to Ohio felt like regression. The hospital room thick with unspoken regrets. His father, frail in bed, muttered, "Didn't think you'd come." Alex replied, "Love's complicated, Dad." No apology came, but a nod acknowledged the chasm. Back home, Jordan faced his own trial. A high-profile case against a discriminatory employer consumed him, but leaks suggested sabotage from within his old firm. "They're punishing me for leaving," he fumed. Investigation revealed a former colleague's hand, revenge for perceived slights. The betrayal eroded Jordan's optimism. "How do I keep fighting when allies turn?" Their marriage teetered under cumulative stress. Alex buried himself in work, avoiding intimacy. Jordan withdrew into cases. A heated fight erupted. "You're never here, even when you are," Alex shouted. Jordan snapped, "And you're checked out, grieving a family that rejected you." Words wounded deeply, leading to separate bedrooms for the first time. Therapy intensified, peeling layers. "You've both sacrificed so much," the counselor said. "Resentment festers without acknowledgement." Alex admitted, "I blame the world, but sometimes you." Jordan confessed, "I push forward to avoid feeling the pain." Homework assignments, date nights, honest talks, mended threads slowly. Societal echoes persisted. Their story inspired a documentary. Filmmakers probed, "Regrets?" Alex paused. "The pain, yes. The fight? No." Airing brought renewed scrutiny, but also healing letters. "You saved my marriage." Yet trolls persisted, one hacking their email, spreading lies. Police involvement added paranoia. A moral quandary arose when Jordan's case offered a plea deal. Drop charges for a quiet settlement. "It's pragmatic," his mentor advised. But victims urged, "Fight on." Jordan chose the latter, risking backlash. Alex supported, "Do what's right." The trial dragged, exposing ugly truths, corporate cover-ups, personal vendettas. Family reconciliation flickered. Jordan's parents visited, awkward but earnest. "We're trying to understand," his mother said. Over coffee, stories shared softened edges. Alex's mom sent a care package. "Proud of you, son." Small gestures, but hope bloomed. Betrayal's sting returned via Mike, who apologized drunkenly via voicemail. I was scared. Forgive me? Alex debated, then met him. Fear made you cruel, he said. Mike nodded. I know. Lost a friend. Forgiveness came conditionally, boundaries set. As spring arrived, the couple recommitted at a vow renewal, intimate and private. Through storms we endure, Jordan vowed. Alex echoed. Together, but shadows lingered, the price of visibility, eternal vigilance. The documentary's release catapulted them back into the spotlight, reviews praising their raw honesty. Invitations poured in, speaking gigs, book deals. Alex co-authored a memoir chapter. Jordan lectured at universities. Success masked exhaustion. Their San Francisco life a whirlwind of obligations. Inner turmoil peaked for Alex during a panel discussion. A questioner accused, "You're profiting off pain." Defensiveness rose. "We're sharing to help others." But doubt seeded, were they advocates or opportunists? Jordan dismissed, "Ignore the cynics." Yet Alex pondered late nights. What if we've lost ourselves? Jordan's case culminated in victory. The employer fined, policies reformed. Celebration was short-lived. Backlash included death threats, forcing bodyguards for events. This isn't living, Alex confided. Jordan agreed. Maybe scale back, but commitments bound them, guilt over abandoning the cause heavy. Family dynamics shifted dramatically. Alex's father, recovering, called, "Saw the film. Made me think." Tearful conversation bridged years. "I was wrong, son. Fear ruled me." Reconciliation tentative, visits planned. Jordan's family followed, hosting a belated wedding reception. "We're family," his father toasted. Healing mended old fractures. Yet new conflicts arose. A young mentee, inspired by them, came out to unsupportive parents, ending in tragedy. Suicide attempt. Jordan blamed himself. "I encouraged visibility." Alex consoled. "You gave hope. Society failed." The incident haunted, prompting a foundation launch. Mental health support for LGBTQ+ youth. Betrayal's final twist came from within community. An activist ally accused Jordan of stealing spotlight from marginalized voices. Online cancel culture amplified, petitions circulating. Jordan defended, "We're all in this." But allies deserted, events canceled. Alex raged. "After all we've given?" Isolation deepened. Their marriage strained to breaking. "I can't keep paying this price," Alex said during a hike. Jordan stopped. "Then what?" "Divorce." The word hung, unspoken fears voiced. Separation loomed, but love prevailed in counseling. "We've weathered worse." As summer waned, they retreated to a cabin, unplugging. Conversations flowed. Dreams deferred. Regrets aired. "I chose you over everything," Jordan said. Alex smiled. "And I'd choose again." Renewal sparked. Intimacy rekindled without physical details, just emotional depth. Returning invigorated, they set boundaries. Selective advocacy, prioritizing us time. The foundation thrived, channeling energy positively. Losses tallied, jobs, friends, but gains outweighed. Purpose, growth. Years condensed the saga into legend, their story a touchstone for progress. Alex and Jordan, now in their 40s, reflected on that fateful wedding night as a catalyst. The Evergreen Hotel became a symbol of change, its policies inclusive. But scars remained, reminders of battles fought. Alex's career flourished in advocacy design. Jordan led a nonprofit. Family bonds strengthened. Holidays shared. Grandchildren doted on by accepting grandparents. Yet societal undercurrents persisted. New laws challenged rights, demanding vigilance. Inner peace eluded fully. Alex journaled. Was visibility worth the torment? Jordan countered in debates. Absolutely. It sparked change. Their foundation saved lives. But what of their own? Sleepless nights, revisited traumas, therapy ongoing. A final confrontation arose when Vance, the ex-manager, sued for defamation. Courtroom drama revisited pain. Testimonies relived humiliation. Jordan cross-examined. "Regret your actions?" Vance muttered, "Times change." Victory dismissed the suit, but exhaustion followed. In quiet aftermath, they pondered legacies. Friends regained, like Mike, now an ally. Betrayals forgiven, lessons learned. Community embraced them as elders, sharing wisdom. As they walked hand in hand through Central Park, revisiting New York, Alex asked, "Would you do it all again?" Jordan squeezed, "With you?" "Yes." Love endured, tempered by fire. But one question lingers. Was sacrificing personal peace for societal progress truly the right choice, or a noble mistake?